It all happens right now on Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends, and it starts right now. Welcome to Mornings in the Lab, where
when something negative comes up.
Building muscle improves blood flow.
From squirting to squirreling.
Start small, build up, and expand from there.
Be entertained by fun over here.
How have I slept? Because my sleep has been good. That's
What doesn't come from breaking the rules, you guys? All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. A little bit of a technical challenge here this morning. We're sorting out here without the echoes. We still got an echo, Jimmy? I think we still have an echo. We're going to sort this out as we speak. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Jimmy, is that better? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Hey, Jimmy, let's run the opener again. I'm going to do a reset. Good morning, everybody. This is Mornings in the Live with Keith, John, and friends, your live morning show with a little bit of technical difficulties here during the live experience, but that's why we go live. We go live here every single day, Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Good morning, nation. Yeah, we don't do the podcast thing. We do it live, and then we go on demand a little bit later here today here. So, hey, Jimmy, let's bring in Marty. No, yeah, there we go. Let's bring Marty in while I'm getting this stuff sorted out here this morning. And we're going to have some fun here getting after it. Good morning, Mr. Marty. How are you, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just sweaty face, figuring out my technical stuff. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me okay?
I'm just making sure. You got the technical difficulties. It might rub off on me. So
This is true. Yeah, this is true.
You know.
Yeah. So it was all going good until a few minutes into the show, and then I was like, oh, I think I got 8,000 browsers open, and next thing you know, my audio was a little messed up. So hey, what's shaking today? Hey, we were texting before the show. I got kicked off Sora yesterday.
That's crazy, man. You must have been on there just being the weird. What does Johnny call you? The little
Crazy
fucker?
little son of a bitch or something. Yeah,
crazy little son of a bitch.
Dude, I was just generating, and next thing you know, I got the old. You have been making too many videos. You've made over 100 videos today. We are shutting you out. So like it said, please come back later. I'm like, well, what the fuck does later mean? So, oh, by the way, guys, this is an R-rated experience. If we got some kids around, we might offend you. Yeah. So Marty, I sat back, came back a few hours later, still didn't let me back in. So like, okay, I guess this is how it's gonna work. Yeah.
So you're gonna try it today, right?
I'm gonna try it. So it worked this morning, but I think I had one left in the queue, so it did work. But
okay, cool.
I just moved my creativity over to Grok and to Meta AI, and then to Veo.
Check that out, man. Because I got Grok, so I got to check
Dude,
that out.
Grok is unbelievable, man. Grok is very fucking cool, man. It's very, very cool. Jimmy, I see the big dog is in here. Let's bring the big dog in while I get myself sorted out.
Did you get a chance to see the fitness detective? See Marty Fit?
I did not. No, I gotta check the dude out.
Check it out, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
I love it. Johnny enters the room with the big belch. Good morning, brother.
What's up, brother?
We're just sorting shit out here this morning.
Before you
I
say
slept
good
so fucking hard last night.
We could tell. I could tell.
I had a dream. I had a dream that I did what you did.
Oh.
I had a dream that it was fucking light outside.
Oh,
which is like 6:30. I'm like, oh fuck, I missed the whole goddamn thing.
Well, you know what, Anderson? It's funny you say that, brother. I was in bed a full 90 minutes last night. I was like, I'm not fucking having today happen. Johnny, I was in bed before 8 o'clock last night because I was like, I am not gonna let it happen. So it was a dumb shit conversation, right? You know the ones you have. Like, okay, I was a dumb shit last night. I'm not being a dumb shit again today. I went to bed. And that's just what it was. And I got up this morning, refreshed, feeling good. But Marty, man, I fucking overslept an hour yesterday, brother. An hour.
Probably needed it.
Apparently, my body was like, you need the extra hour. My body woke up actually 1 hour exactly later than normal. I was panicking yesterday morning. So, John, when you got up this morning, I was like, holy fuck, man, I never want to sleep through this thing.
Good.
Yeah.
I was sleeping so hard, man. Yeah, yesterday was a fucking nightmare. Holy shit. I thought I was sick. I think I was just really, really run down.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I broke out every trick in the book trying to get myself to bounce back. And it just almost seemed like the more I tried, the worse it got. And then right before bed, I was like, I'm just so tired. I was like, almost, you kind of don't care, you know?
Yes.
And that was almost the best thing because at that point I had a full release. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. And I slept so hard. I think that pulled me back totally. I mean, I'm like two different people yesterday and today.
Oh, 100%. We can tell. Well, I know when you're dragging your ass. It's funny because when you get off the show, me and Jimmy know. We're like, oh, Johnny was tired today. We're all the same. I'm the same way. We all go through the same shit, right?
And the best part about it is, it's part of what I stressed was my family's showing up. My oldest daughter, her husband, and the grandbaby showing up today.
Dude,
I was like, fuck, man, I'm going to be a train wreck for the fucking weekend. My family, this is bullshit,
Good for that. That's pretty cool that they showed up, eh? Did you know they were coming?
No, they're coming today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty awesome.
They're staying until Tuesday. So yeah, that's why we came home from Mexico.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So, so you have a full house this weekend then?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nicely done. Hey, Jimmy, pull me off stage. Let these boys get out for a couple minutes while I get myself sorted out here, if you don't mind, Jimmy.
Mark, I've been dying to know about your new business. Talk to me, brother.
Oh, it's going pretty good, man. I just, I do the social media thing myself. So I'm always posting. I'm always looking at the new trends. And so people struggle to get their content online. And so that's what created the idea. So I just been, going to people's accounts, posting for them, answering some DMs, comments, hashtags, captions, and then pretty much just creating a strategy for them to monetize their following.
Oh, okay. So you're actually creating a service that you do the service for them.
Yeah, something like that.
You're not really advising them. You're saying, look, I'm going to do it for you.
Well, I wanted to move to like a like I guess like an advising role or a consultant type of role. But I'm
Well, brother,
building it
here,
now,
no,
so
I
I'm
was going
doing
to
the
say
work.
this is beautiful because I thought you were doing that to begin with, but check this out. Here, I love talking business. So here's what you do. You're already doing this part. Well, at some point, you can get some really good people that follow you. Like, Keith has hooked me up with a really, I mean, and the best part is you can hire a couple of people from, countries that do really good work, and you can change
Hmm.
their life with like $3 an hour. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can do the stuff that you're talking about right now. You got to teach them, of course. But then all you got to do is have a team meeting so they know what's going on. But then you can take the advisor role so you have both layers in this business. That's
That's
fucking
exactly what
beautiful,
I want to
brother.
do. Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm learning
Keith
from
and I are
y'all.
here for you, brother. You
I
know,
appreciate it, man.
I,
Yeah, no,
I'm
definitely.
loving it. I've been watching, so it's awesome, Johnny, because we've been watching Marty's journey, and um, I just love seeing progress, man. There's nothing more exciting and encouraging than see somebody hit a level, get progress. Hey, Jimmy, I don't think I'm on the other. I don't think I'm on the other one there, Jim, or maybe I am. I'm not sure. Unless I'm just out of
Yeah,
focus.
the
you
one
on?
thing, Marta, I want to drive home, brother. One thing I want to drive home, and I think it's a mindset. I was the same way. You need to think of yourself as like a captain or a leader. That makes sense. A director,
Hmm.
like you said, advisor. Start thinking
Hmm.
yourself that way, because like when I was starting off, I had all the roles, so I was
Hmm.
doing the shit. I was doing this. When really, what you want to do is find the people that you can work under you that will do the kind of the, forgive the term, grunt work. You got to teach
Hmm.
them, but just really start getting your mind in the fact that you're the captain of the ship. You got a crew.
You know what?
Makes sense.
I got to tell you something. I had an awesome conversation with the team over the last couple of days, and we were just talking about how and this segues, Mario, what you're doing right now. It segues. It's just we were talking about how the world's moving so fast, where skills need to be leveling up. So, for example, if we all remember 20 years ago or some odd years ago, when we all got introduced to Microsoft Word, it was like, over time, there was an expectation. You knew how to use it. You knew how to bold something. You know how to increase a font. You just knew how to use these basic tools. Well, I was talking with the team over the last couple of days that, the bar keeps moving, that the expectations keep moving of what you're able to do. So I was challenging the crew. Well, fuck, I show up this morning and Jimmy runs the opener. The guy redoes the entire opener. He's got Uncle Keith inside him. He's got a whole new video thing going on there. And he took the encouragement, Marty, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to run with it. And that is what you'll love when you encourage somebody. But here's what it is. And here's where I think my opinion anyways, I believe most leaders get it wrong, is they don't encourage their team to fail. I
So
I
100%, brother.
I said, I'm going to be more pissed off at you guys if you don't try to fail. If you sit back and just kind of accept the status quo and then just, John, we kind of talked about this yesterday, ask Keith for help because Keith will help and Keith will always help. Eventually, I'm going to be like, well, fuck, man, no, I want you to go fall off the cliff because you're not going to die. I'm either A, going to catch you, or B, I'm going to support you when you get up off the ground and help you get after it. Jimmy says to me last night, he says, Keith, thanks for giving me the courage. I fucking love that word courage, because as a leader, we got to give our colleagues courage to fail,
And
Johnny.
to a certain extent, that's safety.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes, the safety.
Because literally, like, I had one of my guys and he just works like a fucking dog. And I started noticing he was making some mistakes. And I was like,
Yeah.
so I had to confront him, like, what's going on, dude? I said, look, I don't want to take anything from you, but I
Yes.
told you from the jump, I was a little worried that you were working too much. But he's like,
Yes.
this is just how we do it over here.
Yes.
And I said, okay, well, I've encouraged you to, to basically, if you see something that you think can work better, try it, kind of like what you're talking about,
Yes.
given that, but anyway, it wasn't that, it was just the fact that he had gotten himself so tired. Right. So
Oh, yeah.
he got himself so tired, and then he had a death in an extended family. So I said to him, I said, look, dude, I said, okay. I said, because he was afraid for his job. That was the problem. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, that's
And
my
so I said,
experience.
look, dude, I'm not
Yes.
going to take anything from you. This is what I'm going to do. For the next 7 days, I'm going to pay you 3 hours to sleep. You need to catch up.
Good
So
for you.
as a leader, when you show that empathy and you say, look, I see you're in a tough spot. And he didn't tell me. It's not like he came and bitched. I had to ask him what was going on.
Yes.
And he was very apologetic, as I've made you're right. I've made these couple of simple mistakes. This is not me trying something new. So when you show them that you care, you show them you're going to take care of them. That's another side of giving them the security to feel like they can step out a little bit. you know?
What I'm going to say is so obvious, although I still think, Johnny, many leaders forget this, and Marty, please hear me clearly. In my experience, nobody's ever gotten up working with me or for me to say, oh, you know what? I'm going to get up today and I'm going to fuck up everything Billis is doing. I'm going to go and wreck his business. I'm going to go and get up and just be duplicit the entire day, and I'm never going to go and work on hard things. That's not my experience with humans. Most humans want to do good. There's a reason why something's not working, to your point, John. So why they're not sleeping. There's a reason why.
Yep.
Right? So
well, and on that level too, since obviously we have this wonderful conversation, Marty learning from this.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm a huge believer of, as you guys will be surprised about this one, is systems.
Oh yeah.
When you have a system, you say, look, you know, your security to start off this job is one simple thing. Because especially when you get I love the Filipinos that work for us. They work so hard and they're
awesome.
Great people.
Yes.
They're also, you know, they're making, I mean, we've changed their class of living because we're paying them so much more. It's very cheap to us, but it's so much more to them, you know? And so they're really concerned with keeping their job, which I get, you know what I mean? And so I say, look, your security in this job has to do with one simple thing. You follow this system. If something goes wrong, it's the system's fault. And that makes them feel like, oh, okay, goodness, I've got some structure. I've got some, then once they get good with that, then I come in and say, look, if you see something in the system that you think can be better, try. And if it goes wrong, you just let me know. I was trying to improve the system. So that's kind of my way of getting them into that spot that you're talking about, Keith.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing more fulfilling, like I said. And the same thing's happened with Melissa. You know, Johnny, when Melissa joined the team a while back, she was quite nervous about AI and quite nervous about walking towards the world, maybe similar to yourself, very analog-ish, but an artist, a creator. And I just kept encouraging. And now you're seeing this incredible output. Sterling and Preston and Sophia Grant and Maya. And it's empowering, it's leading, it's encouraging, it's giving a safe space for somebody to fail. And encouraging failure. It's what it is. And it's what we, I think, need to do as parents for our children. It's what we as bosses, and John, Marty, I've been around enough bosses who did not encourage failure. And I'm like, okay, well, that's that. I want to be around somebody who's encouraged me to fail, because if I'm failing, I'm showing him that I'm trying, and I'm showing him that I'm wanting to learn being the key words.
If you're failing, you are succeeding.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
You can't separate the two.
No, you absolutely can't.
It's impossible.
100%. Caleb Matthews joining us here in a few moments. The guy, Johnny, Marty, the guy read the IKEA instructions, Marty. It looks like he's getting himself into the green room. So motivational speaker. John, he's a dream interpreter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, before we get going, I just want to let you know that I connected with Sullivan and we're getting to move in the right direction.
Nice. All right. Because we got Sullivan in the comments. We got Hollywood. We got Bernard. Morning, guys. I was during my technical challenges this morning. Did not get a chance to wish everybody good morning this morning. Good morning. Good time. I know you're out there as well. Good morning, Lady Drew. It's funny because Lady Drew, one moment is telling us she loves us. That's the second moment Lady Drew is telling us she doesn't love us. So Lady Drew, if you're out there, we love you. Anyways, coming up, Marty, what's going on today, brother? What's going on in your world today, Mr. Marty? I know you got to rock and roll out of here, so I want to catch a few minutes with you, pal. What's going on?
Now, I did want to add to this conversation. Though.
Please,
I did want to say,
please, brother. Please. I was going to say, I love it when you bring your perspectives in, brother, because we'd love to shed light, but when the way you upload and interpret stuff is really important to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like having a coach. You know, I've had coaches where I was scared to make a mistake in the game.
Yes.
And I'm not getting better like this. So, you know, like, who cares if you get a turnover? But if you got a coach that's going to take you out every time you get a turnover, or just, you know, not coach you, but come at you negatively every time you make a mistake, you're just not going to progress like that, you know? So it's kind of the same thing.
It's interesting, Marty, to hear you say that, eh? Let's talk sports for a moment. I've been thinking about this because some coaches, whether it's hockey, football, basketball, baseball, there's maybe they're older in their career and they don't have patience for the young guy who's wanting to learn because he just wants to win the championship, right, Marty? And it's kind of funny how there are some of those coaches that are like, nah, I'm not going to be the coach that's going to give Marty the safety. I want to win the championship today. So I you know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I find that fascinating where there are some coaches, as you know, that, you know, we had a coach here in Winnipeg coaching the Jets for the longest time that would not play the young Martys because he's like, no, I want to go with the vet who's going to help me. And I don't got time to enable him to make mistakes. I don't
because he knows he's only got a year contract.
Yeah, I don't think there's a place for that. It's true, John. You're absolutely right. But I don't think there's a place for that in business. I don't, because I think that the strong here it is, Johnny. The stronger you keep your bullpen, the stronger your future is, because you can always put that next person up. Always next person up, right?
Because when you deal with like the Jets guy you're talking about,
yeah,
it's because his motivation is very singular.
That's exactly correct. You're bang on, brother. You're bang on. You're absolutely right. So
yeah, if they gave him 5 years, said, look, we're going to give you a couple of years to you might sag a little bit, but once you rebuild this, he'd be going differently. But you can understand his position. The owners say, look, you've got a year to turn this around. And you're out of here. What can he do?
That's exactly it. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hey, Marty, what do I got going on today, brother? What's happening in your world today? I know you got to rock and roll, so I want to catch up for a few minutes. What do you got going on?
You good, man. I got another session, just content podcast. That's about it. I think I don't have anything interesting this weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be creating. I'm excited. I was busy driving around Saskatchewan last weekend, so I'm going to sit back and do some creating and getting ready for next week, and just a ton of exciting things happening behind the scenes. I feel like finally my vision for what I've been trying to build has been really coming to light here in the last couple of months with some of the new video tools. And my vision was to create a network, a 24-hour live network, right, starting in the mornings, and now it's coming to life. Right, we got these live. Like video, like my ability to create video. Like Marty, I dropped that video this morning with the Who is Keith things. Like just the creativity that we're going to be able to bring to life is super exciting to me, man. Super exciting.
I got a quick question, Mark.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I got nothing exciting this weekend?
Nothing exciting, man. Just
is your new business not exciting? Fuck, I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Nothing new. Let me rephrase that.
Well, but wait a minute. Your businesses should be constantly new. Reframe that, baby. Reframe that shit. Because when you program your mind to always be looking forward to that business becoming new or becoming exciting or interesting, dude, you live in a different world.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right.
And it's just a mental framework, brother. I'm not busting you up. I'm excited for it because I remember being where you are, where I branched out into a couple of ventures. And it's like, holy shit, like you're like at the infancy of this like play. It's like you're like that seed and you finally got that little green sprout and you're just not used to being above the surface yet. You know what I mean?
It's an interesting point of view, actually, when Johnny reframes it that way, because he's helped reframe my word around hating. So I know you love your shit, Marty. We should let's catch up this weekend, bro. Let's plan on catching up. But I had to put myself to bed last night because I was so excited about creating stuff. But then when Sora said I couldn't create anymore, I'm like, okay, I'll go to bed.
That was your sign right there.
I got one thing, Mark, that I would, and Keith, you can jump in on this too. You know, with where you are with two businesses, and clearly this is your entrepreneur journey. Well, actually, in essence, you got three because you got your clothing too, right? Mm-hmm. I think it would be time for you to get somebody that you pay. It would cost you less than $10 a day, and you get somebody on board that can work and do stuff for you. It'll cost you, and you can cap it out. Say, look, you know, I'm gonna pay. It's what, and they'll work every day if you want them to. But even if you Monday through Friday, that's $200 a month. The shit that can get done for you for $200 will allow you to propel yourself forward so fucking fast. It's like if you're like in the pros when they're shooting the fucking threes and shit, even in high level fucking NC2A, I'm sure somebody's fucking kicking the ball back to them so they can take more shots.
Yeah, you're right.
You need that ball. You need that person that's going to return the ball. That makes sense. So you could just sit in your spot and go.
What's up, Cheek Bait? I see you out there. I see your comments. I was looking at one camera, didn't see the other one. Marty, Johnny, we got Cheek Bait here. Cheek Bait found our channel a couple days ago. You guys had left, and she came back, and she's like, I got to meet John and Marty. So, Marty, before you go, say hello to Cheek Bait.
What's up, Cheek Bait?
I must be on the wrong screen. She's almost on the vertical.
On the horizontal.
There we go.
And Cheek Bait sent me a text too. So
I see Cheek or Chick.
Well, I don't know if it's Chick Bait or Cheek Bait or
Keith reading Canadian. Keith don't read what we read, Johnny.
I was waiting for Marty.
Yeah, very true. My mom.
My mom.
Come in. But Keith, what do you think about urging Marty to get an assistant?
So I'm all over that 100%. So I will say
$200 a month, brother. It'll allow you to take more of the important shots.
Here's the biggest challenge. I want to. So yes, I agree 1,000%. But here's the other reality though. And John, maybe you've experienced it. Maybe you've been able to delegate the experience of it. Marty, in my experience with finding somebody though, you have to be prepared to be able to explain what you want them to do. So for example, here's the best example, right?
Systems in place, baby.
Hey Marty, I'm going to hire you to make my pizza. Okay, Keith, how do you make the pizza? I don't fucking know, man. I'm just still figuring it out. Okay. Right, because I had been through that. So Rahima, who's working with us now, there was a while there where I didn't have much for her to do. She's like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, I'm not really sure because I don't got much to give you yet. Right, so I made a mistake by bringing somebody aboard where I had stuff, but I really wasn't able to explain. It's back to the kitchen, right? Hey, I want you to make this pasta dish, but I really don't know how to make the pasta dish yet. So how can I?
Hold on, what was that? Is that like cheek? A pasta dish? Is that what it was? A pasta?
What I just say? I just told you.
Fuck, man.
You guys.
Jesus Christ. Well, Mark, what Keith is saying is so true. So which demonstrates even more, get these fucking systems in place because then you can just plug and play. This first guy might do so well. He steps up. You bring another one in, plug him into that system.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Marty, Mike McQuillan's got some help for you as well. So the whole community's come to life here on a Friday. Good morning, everybody. We get the whole channel hopping here. Hey, Petrocelli, I put you on top of the pyramid with me this morning on Sora. Go have a look if you haven't seen it yet. And Sora, Marty, Petrocelli's following you there as well. Keith Bait, Chick Bait. Yes, we're all here. Hire bookkeeper. We got Caleb Matthews joining us here in a couple of moments. Hey, Jimmy, is Caleb ready to go here? We're having such a good party over here that we kind of forgot we had a dream catcher guest coming in here. Jimmy, let me know when Caleb's ready to rock and roll. We'll bring him here into the lab. I want to help everyone here. Let me know how I can. He's good to go. Okay, good. We'll bring in Caleb Matthews here in a couple minutes before we let Marty get the hell out of here.
Real quick, brothers. Do you ever have one of those fucking like today's one of those days?
Fun.
Yesterday was a little weird. I didn't really know what happened, but it's over. But I can still smell it. Whatever it was, still coming out of me. God damn it! That doesn't even smell like me.
What the hell was?
You never have those?
I'm still trying to understand, Johnny.
You got to be in tune with everything. You know, smells. It's like you figure like smells to me almost have colors. That makes sense.
I washed yesterday off of me, man.
What's that?
I washed yesterday off of me, man.
I washed yesterday off.
Well, I washed yesterday too, but it's just when your body's going through something. A lot of times there's some weird chemical shit that it's whether it was my body was getting rid of who fucking knows toxicity or I was not feeling well, and so like
I see what you're saying now.
Like I swear I was just pissing out my ass yesterday too. So my body was getting rid of something, and I still got the tail end of it coming up my. Funny enough. Only my right armpit.
I'm glad to know that.
Well, I put this up like this to get my smoke, and I was like, what the fuck's that smell? I was like, Jesus Christ, that's me.
I'm glad it's getting out of you.
Marty, it's you. Before we let you go, Marty, it's actually night and day on this show when John sleeps or doesn't sleep.
Yeah. It is.
It absolutely is. Yeah. If he sleeps, the show has a different volume. If he doesn't sleep, there's no volume. It's just fucking Bill is carrying the cart along the way. Marty, you have yourself an awesome weekend, brother. Lots of love from me to you. You know that. You have a great weekend. I always love hanging out with you this morning. A lot of laughter here.
Mark, fucking A, I gotta say, great to see it. God damn it. I am fucking fired up for your journey starting. You're just getting out of the gate. And I was thinking about it's like, fuck, I remember that. It's like, and you're going to get to that here pretty soon. It's just going to fucking, like I said, that little green sprout's going to also have a fucking flower. And then another one. What the fuck is going on here? This is what it's all about.
Appreciate that, guys.
Yeah. And then you got, Marty, you got Mike McQuillan offering help as well. So if you want to go knock on Mike's door there in LinkedIn, he'll offer you some help. And Chic Bait is also offering some help as well somewhere along the way.
Appreciate you, Chic.
What the hell that's all about. And John Petrocelli as well. Marty, you have yourself a good one. Hey guys, picture this: a 6-year-old kid having such vivid dreams that his homeschooling parents literally added dream interpretation to his curriculum. Coming up, Caleb Matthews. Jimmy, let's run the opener and bring the young man into the lab.